Hey guys, I want to cut this video for you to give us some FAQs, some frequently asked questions answered, so you know when you're in SoZo what's going on. The technology to extract the coffee berry extract to put into the coffee took 7 years to develop because the berry that houses the seeds spoils easily. Okay, now SoZo and Mark Adams and Larry Trell, I forget his last name off the top of my head. They've been involved for 3 years. Now SoZo was just about to launch, and Mark Adams owned this big health insurance, life insurance company. And Florida, this company in Florida was going to buy it for like an unprecedented amount. It was going to be an industry record. And Mark Adams stopped the sale because they were going to fire all the employees that were in existence. So he reworked it. It took quite some time, and they didn't launch SoZo right away. And it ended up selling to the exact same company, but to date, every single employee is employed. So that just goes to the integrity of the leaders of this company, okay? Now, I got involved. I got some product last August, and it really wasn't really open for network marketers. Terry McEwen, our leader, number 25 income earner in network marketing history, came in with others and streamlined the whole program and the products and the compensation plan and worked with them basically for free up and through December. And then really we started launching through January, and the big kickoff event was April 5th. But when people are talking about how old SoZo, they've been pouring millions of dollars, as you can see, on the smoothness and the prestige and the look of this company for 3 years. Okay, so you can say it's a 3-year-old company. The 3 points I stress with SoZo when I'm talking to people is you compare it to something in the industry like the other coffee companies out there with mushrooms and beets and things like that. They only do instants, and I'm not bashing people that do instants. Instant coffees are great, but they're not the most popular coffee, and they're averaging about $1.50 for a cup of coffee when we're at 21 cents because we have instants and brewed and everything else and health and nutritional drinks. That's phase one. Also, the coffee berry extract can't be copied while the mushrooms and everything else being injected into the coffee that makes no sense is being copied. Our coffee berry extract, and coffee berry is the most potent antioxidant berry on the planet, cannot be copied, and therefore we can never be beaten in healthiest coffee. So we have the healthiest coffee, bar none. That's point one. Point two, a compensation plan can only pay out 50%. Ours is a true 50% compensation plan. There's no breakage. An example of breakage would be in another company that gives you the car and things like that, and when you lose that bonus, it drops down below 50%. Ours is a true 50% compensation plan and cannot be rivaled, therefore, because it's the maximum compensation plan with the check match, etc., etc. The other point is, when you look at that company out of California that had the juice that went to $1 billion, the other comparison company, their leadership check match is at 3% because their binary is so chewing up by all these massive leaders collecting on the binary that their check match is next to nothing, while ours is averaging like 15 to 30%, and we can make crushing money on the binary and the leadership check match, especially as the company grows out. So those are the points I would make. The product can't be copied. It's the cheapest coffee. It's the healthiest coffee. And the compensation plan can be equaled. It just can't be beaten because if they pay out more than 50% of the company, they'll go out of business. I don't even know if you knew this, but active reps in here on an autoship can get health insurance that's fractionally a lot more cheaper and a lot more better for you quality-wise with SoZo being active on an autoship. Why do you think they do that? Well, Mark Adams has a whole huge background in the industry, and then also on top of that, the person that's on the autoship is taking healthy products, so they can afford a little bit more risk on someone because they're consuming SoZo beverages and SoZo products, which are matter-of-factly making them healthier, and therefore cheaper health insurance, right? I don't even know if you guys knew about that. We don't focus on the health insurance, but it's just the quality of the business and the quality of the company that we have here. So that's the background story on SoZo and things like that. There's certainly a lot more, but those are points that you can make. The other thing that I wanted to point out to you is you have 2 sites. You have the, well, certainly more sites, but your main sites are this. Your business corporate site that they gave you is SoZo life.com / your rep ID, or sozolife.com / your username. The other site that we built out is T as in Tom, #1, powerplay.com, T1powerplay.com, and that's your whole training site on how to grow your business, and from anything from warm market to cold market to online to offline to both to streamline, and all the things that we're implementing in there.